I think we are live. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Hey, what is up, everyone? Trevor Lake Studios here. Welcome back to another live stream today. Yes, we are indeed live. And today we are going to be building Jerac's TIE Fighter, or Jerac's custom TIE Fighter. Super excited to get this built because, honestly, I love Jerac's TIEs. I have the Bomber and the Advanced Fighter, or Vader's TIE in this sense. So I'm excited to get this classic TIE Fighter built. And give me 1 second. I'm currently retitling the stream because it still says Y-Wing, not custom TIE Fighter. Fighter live. Okay. Star Wars. There we go. Okay, title should be updated, so you know it's no longer building a TIE Fighter or building a what is it? Y-Wing. What is up, Adventure Bricks? Chester Krabs. What is up, Cosmic Bricks? What? Oh snap! Yeah, I know, Jay. I know. I need to start updating, bro. I just finished filming the finale. I was meant to start. I was supposed to start the stream at 4:30, and that's when I was supposed to start the stream. It is currently 5:01. That didn't work. I just finished filming the Camino finale. Stay tuned, guys. By the way, that's coming out tomorrow. So I just finished filming that all morning / afternoon. I've been really busy with fixing not really fixing myself, but getting my car fixed. So that was fun. So sadly I wasn't able to film the finale earlier today, which is what I was wanting to do. I was focused on getting the car fixed. So that is why the stream is running late, and that is why I kind of had to edit the stream real quick. Anyways, back on to the topic at hand. So we have Jerac's custom TIE Fighter. Really excited to actually build this because of the fact that, like I mentioned a second ago, I do have the Bomber and the Advanced Fighter, or Vader's TIE Fighter. I have both of those currently built. I'm going to be, of course, building the classic one. All that's left on the list is, of course, the TIE Interceptor. Some nice mocks you got there in the back. Oh, snap, yeah. Some random YouTuber, I think, designed those two. I can't remember his name, though. Some big hotshot YouTuber putting together a crew. Anyways, also to answer your question, Adventure Bricks, I am doing great. Other than the car thing, I am doing fantastic. Got the finale coming along tomorrow. So, for the most part, I'm having a great day. And of course, I'm building a Jerac TIE Fighter. What's better than that? So, I mean, I don't know if it gets much better than just building a beautiful, beautiful ship. I, of course, do have the chat kind of right there so I can chat with you guys. But, yeah, I don't know how long this is going to take. I have never built the plain TIE Fighter yet till now, so I'm not sure. It's probably going to end up being over an hour. I wouldn't be surprised, but luckily I have no plans today. I had off, got all my adult work, I guess, if you count getting cars fixed. Adult work already taken care of, so the rest of my night is building this, relaxing, and editing the finale of Building Camino. So hope everyone's day is going great. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day. I also have the Stark glasses back on as per usual. Also, so Jay, how you doing today? You still working on that not special room, but you still working on the throne room? Stopped on by to watch the latest episode of Camino after watching your questions answered. Love the build so far, Hunter. Can't wait for the finale. Mr. Chester Krabs, you're in luck. Tomorrow's the finale, my friend. Episode 28 is the official finale of the mock, and that should be. I think I'm gonna have it premiere around 1 o'clock tomorrow, so I can enjoy the premiere with everyone else. Because I sadly do have to work tomorrow, but I look forward to that. What's up, Aiden? I actually bought the instructions to Jerac's A-Wing, so I'm going to work on that a little bit. Ooh, snap. Jay, you've been seriously on a streak with building ships lately. That's going to be a nice model. I really want to get Jerac's X-Wing. I think that's going to end up being the next vehicle I build. Like, as much as cool and as much as I want to build the TIE Interceptor so I can have the complete collection, I really want to get an X-Wing to go alongside the whole TIE collection, because at the moment I've got more of a Imperial selection of vehicles and not as many, I guess, Rebellion YouTubers. That's awesome. Also, so for those who have watched it, I'm not sure, I guess technically spoilery, how many of you guys have actually seen the Clone Wars episode of the day? I know some of you guys have probably already seen episode. Whoops, I forgot to add that piece. Episode, what is this, 9 of the Clone Wars? It's been pretty good, Aiden. Like, honestly, like I've had no real issues with the whole thing, because really work hasn't been affected. Life really hasn't been affected. So those. Definitely considering it. Jay, you have to do a Clone Wars mode, especially after today's episode. You kind of have to. After today's episode and all that, all went down. You gotta build something for the 501st. It's gonna happen, man. My phone keeps going. Oh snap! Jay, is July your goal date, I guess, to get it finished? Oh. Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. Oh, okay, I understand why you want to get it done by then. Also, today's episode was quite lovely. Like, not gonna lie, the past few episodes, the previous one, or the previous arc, I wasn't really too into it. Like, it was kind of just, I guess, in the sense of filler episodes, but I really did like this episode. I was quite happy with it. When is Camino coming? Camino, the finale of building Camino, the last episode, the finished mock, will be showcased tomorrow. I'm quite excited. The mock is completely finished. I finished it this past Wednesday. I got in a call with my buddy Jay and knocked the rest of the mock out that night. So stay tuned for tomorrow around 1 o'clock Central Time, because it's going to be lit. If it's not done by July, it'll be a big doo-doo. Little 1 or 2 accidentes. If it's not done by July, it's gonna. Aiden, I really hope Rickroll doesn't get canceled. Like, I'm really looking forward to the whole convention. On top of that, it's gonna be exciting. Like, other than just the actual convention itself, like, there's gonna be some fun times there. I think you're good for. Oh, you're good. I'm glad you were able to figure out the whole music situation. Did you put paneling on Camino? If you're talking about, like, paneling as in, like, a roof or basically kind of giving it curvature. I ended up deciding not to, just because for one, it would have been a whole lot of extra work. The mock would have extended for another week or so, because I've already basically skipped 2 weeks, or almost 2 weeks, I believe, and just the add-on of paneling on like the top and stuff like that. I'd have to basically take it off just so you guys get to see the inside, and honestly, that's, in my opinion, it's not really worth it, especially if you guys, especially when people come over, or when I'm, of course, going to be filming the cinematic. It makes it a bit easier, so I don't have to, constantly take off paneling or constantly do this or that. So, and honestly, it looks perfectly fine as what it is. I did panel off the side so you guys don't, see filler or anything like that. So it does look really nice. I actually want to go this. Aiden, you better come this year. If it doesn't get canceled, you have to come this year. You got to meet the boyo. You got to meet all the other cool people. You're gonna be able to see Camino in person, anyways. So, I mean, as cool as you getting to see it at the convention, you'll get to see the mock in person nonetheless. VA. I have yet to go. I can't speak. I have yet to go to a Brick Fair, Virginia. I really want to this year, and that's the plan. Is I'm supposed to be taking Camino there. The only issue, of course, is the possibility of it being canceled, which I really hope doesn't, because this would be my first year. Did the stream freeze? Okay, I was like, oh god, I need to fix something. Something broke. And you're good, Jay. I was only thinking about going to Chicago if I go into Empire Lug, which sadly didn't work out, but better luck next time. Honestly, if you're really wanting to get into the lug, just keep applying, keep posting on social media. Make sure you're keeping up face, and basically showing that you are interested in it, and it will show. So basically, don't get discouraged if you don't make it in one raffle or one selection, I guess. What's up, Ryan Studios? I only have the money for one convention, and usually I get kind of lonely at conventions because I don't have any friends that go. Dang. I mean, like, if you're able to find anyone to go with you, it's nonetheless, it's going to be a fun time. Like, the convention, Chicago, at least Chicago in this sense, is always such a fun time to go to, because for one, you get to see a bunch of awesome creations by other awesome creators. You get to meet some awesome people, and it's just overall a fun time. If you can find someone to go with you, then that just makes it even more fun. What's up, Gavin? I'm bringing my Scarif to Brick World. Ooh, oh, that's snap. Hey, that's dope. I can't wait to see. That was one of the better looking Scarifs recently, so that gets me excited to see. Need to build the resistance base on Agent Kloss after Camino. I have been wanting someone to build that in Lego and make the Tantive 4 to be a mountain. Oh, snap. See, as awesome as that sounds, like, Agent Kloss was a cool place in the movie, and like seeing the Tantive 4 in the actual base, that would be pretty cool. But sadly, I have already decided on what the next mock will be. Like, I've already decided a couple months ago. I've kept on hyping it up to myself, and the few people that have been told about the mock have said it's a great idea. So, whoops. So, sadly, Agent Kloss probably will not be the next mock. Where was it going? When is Brick World? If it doesn't get canceled, we'll be going because Comic-Con was canceled. Brick World is June 21st and 22nd, I believe. So it's a couple months away, but hopefully it doesn't get canceled. I'm going to try and replying for Empire Lug. I haven't since December. Okay, then you can. You don't have the month gap. Good luck to you on that. Like, I employ anyone who tries to get an Empire load. I can't apply for a little while. Yeah, if you do it 1 month, you have a 1 month waiting time before you can reapply. I did a whole video today, and my computer died and nothing saved. Oh, rip. That really does suck. It does happen from time to time. So the good news is you can always look back and say, like, hey, yeah, this has happened to most people. So you're sadly not the only one that's gone through that. So you can always, I guess, think on that one. But it does suck, especially if you worked hard on editing a video. It kind of is like, are you serious, man? Like, man, that does suck, though. Have you signed up for Brickworld? Yes, I have. I've completely signed up. I paid for my tickets. Everything for Chicago. If nothing wrong happens or anything like that, or it doesn't get canceled, everything is paid for. So I don't really have to worry about it unless it actually does get canceled. I gotta go eat. I may be back. Great stream. Appreciate that, TechBot. Go enjoy your food. I'm working on it now. Okay. Hopefully it wasn't a super long video. That would be really annoying to refilm. Is the next mock you are going to build an original trilogy or a sequel or what? I think I mentioned this in Matt or the Brickwiz's last stream, the one where he did the 501st one. I basically stated that it is going to be a prequel mock. So it is going to be original and it will not be sequel. Not to worry though, I do have other things kind of to coincide with that, so I'm not just doing prequel mocks. So that's something I guess you can look forward to. But the next mock or next build series is going to be prequel related. I'm rebuilding my Kylo shuttle, the new one, because it fell off my shelf, and when my sibling slammed my door, one of the inside Technic pieces snapped. At least I can replace it. Dang. That sucks. Man, that stinks. Everything's breaking. I appreciate the liking to the glasses. I've been making sure, because one person always mentions why I don't wear the glasses in stream, because I wore them in, I think I wore them in the stream I did with JB, so people made sure I had to wear them. They refund you if they cancel it. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure if it does get canceled, they're either going to refund it or they're just going to put it to, when the convention's rescheduled. Because I doubt they would full on cancel the whole thing and then not reschedule it. So worst comes to worst, they end up. What in the world? Oh, because I'm missing a step. Oops. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, hold on. Wait a second. That makes no sense. I'll tell Hunter's next mock to the highest bidder. Oh my goodness. 10 cents for so far. Anyone got 20? Oh my god. For 10 cents. Ah, snap, Ryan. Bids are coming in. Jay, you probably should have kept on, holding the gaps. $2 for 8. What's up, Mike and Nike? Should I save money for Night Buzzard if I have 4 other nights, or should I save for something else? Oh, okay, Night Buzzard. I had to think for a second. I'm like, what is that? But if you're talking about the Knights of Ren ship, then you could. If you're trying to collect them all, I wouldn't say no. Can I get $3 from anyone? 5? Dang. That went up. That went from like 10 cents to $5. I guess people want to know. I mentioned in the I mentioned in the finale that I'll be announcing the next mock once I hit 1,000 subscribers. If that quote. What's up, Zach Johnson? Ryan takes the lead with 10:01. Dang. Ren and I have other. Okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, yeah, I'd be down. Or I'd say go ahead and save up. I can't remember how much it is, though. I don't think it's that expensive. I can't remember. This is bugging me. Can we get 502? Dang, 503, 506? This is getting out of hand. How is it going with you, man? Yeah, I know. I'm really excited, dude. I announced in the finale, basically, once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I was going to announce the next mock. So, I mean, in that sense, it's pretty exciting. So hopefully, the next mock will be announced because I have something special planned for the announcement video. Jeez, this is I guess people want to know the next mock. By those bids, I calculate that I think Aiden is over. Yeah, there's only I don't think anyone can go higher than that. Is it a blender reveal? Nah, sadly it's not a blender reveal. Honestly, I'm not sure if I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever do another toaster reveal type video. I'm not sure. I mean, it was funny. I'm not going to lie. But I don't know if I'll do another one. The funds will automatically be withdrawn from your account. Congratulations, Aiden, for winning the announcement of what the next mock is. Oh, snap. It got redacted. That's not good. That's not how it works. 501st Paddle Bag. I am quite excited for that set. Especially after today's episode. Just makes me even want more of them. God dang it. I guess Aiden will have to wait until the official announcement to find out what the next mock is. Random, the toaster reveal. I loved it. We need more kitchen hardware. The reason why I did it is it became a joke on one stream. I can't remember which one it was. And everyone was like, if you get 600 subscribers, you got to do a toaster reveal. And, like, it just went completely fast. Like, I hit 600 subscribers, like, right off the bat after that because people kept thinking it was funny that I was going to get a toaster reveal. I was like, you know what? I can either build a small toaster or I can actually just show it. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to show you my toaster. I'm so excited. I finally finished my Death Star mock last night, and the finale is very soon. That's awesome, man. Look forward to seeing it. All these great mocks come to an end. It's coming to a close. Okay. Oh, Lord. I almost dropped that. That would not have been good. What's up, Tiny Film Productions? Welcome to the stream and welcome to the TIE Fighter building stream, which I'm quite happy about. Okay. Oh, okay. I get what's going on. I get what's going on. I've been scammed. That's between you and Jay. I was kind of just the person looking, or just watching. I was watching the world burn, and I did nothing. It was funny. Yes. Thanks for stopping by, Mike and Ike. Go enjoy your dinner or food. What's up, Fresh Bricks? I'm building Jerac's standard TIE fighter or custom TIE fighter. I bought the TIE collection a while back. 2, 4, 6, 8. Where did you go? Oh. I bought Jerac's TIE collection off of Brickvault a while back, and most of you guys know I built the advanced fighter, the bomber, and I still have the interceptor to build, but I'm building like the actual classic TIE fighter, which I felt was about time because, you know, I of course need to get this classic beauty finished. What's up, Tech Back? Welcome back to the stream. Gotta add that. Building a clone-based Mach Force. Got any tips on any device? I've been thinking a lot about color contrast. For the color contrast, okay. When you're doing force and stuff like that, kind of just mix in different types of green. Like especially if you're using dark green as the main one, kind of just mix in some like olive or different variants, I guess, to kind of give it a bit more life. That way it's not just like the same color of green over and over again. Where's that go? What? Oops. I put this on backwards. I feel silly. I don't know how I put it on backwards, but I did. So let's just pretend that didn't happen. Made a few changes to Jerac's tie, expanded the arms, and changed the cockpit and bottom. Okay, yeah, I remember you texting me about that. That was not my issue just now. I somehow, some way, built this upside down. Or what in the world? Okay then. I guess I'm switching this over. I was thinking about brown and dark. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's just those contrasts, so you can, you know, kind of just mix it together and try not to, like, I guess, make it. All right. What I mean by mixing, don't be like, you know, brown, tan, dark brown, or just basically make it flow well, I guess you could say. Pizza time. Gotta go. I'll be back on. Okay. Enjoy your pizza, Mr. Ryan. Pizza does sound pretty good right now. Not gonna lie. I can't believe I accidentally built this upside down. Replaced it upside down. It's a bruh moment. Does anyone know how much Coke Ryan drinks? Because he's saying he loves Coke and drinks a lot a day, but I want to challenge him to a Coke drinking duel. He's probably drank, I guess, in the sense. He's probably drinking, you know, a lot by now. So, that's up to you, I guess, to challenge him. The fate is in your hands. Peace out, Jay. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll chat with you later. You guys should do a stream where subscribers join talking about final thoughts of LEGO Masters. I mean, you guys can talk. You guys can still talk about what happened, the finale, I guess, of that show. I think Jay and I do have a special stream coming. I have plans. We don't know when, but it's gonna be funny. Actually, I had a lot of red coming. Okay. There we go. Okay, it is fixed. It's back to what it's supposed to be. It's no longer upside down. I was just like, what is going on here? It's like, how did I mix this up? Mark and Boone to win. I do want to point out, for the people who haven't seen the finale of season 1 of Master Builders, you know, just quick heads up, spoiler alert, I guess. I just drank like 9 Cokes today, and I feel a little bit threatened by his Coke loving. So, dang. All I'm drinking today is a root beer and my tea, which I'm still drinking right now. As much as I like Coke, I prefer tea. That is the drink for me. Ooh, that's why it's red. What's up, London Bridge Bricks? Made it, man. I'm glad to be streaming again. I know it has been some time since the last live stream. I've just been busy with work and life and finishing Camino, so I just didn't end up having the time or the extra time to stream or anything like that. But with me buying the, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy the TIE Fighter. I did a stream for the Bomber, I think at least, and I did one for the Advance. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do one for the plain TIE Fighter because it's gonna be worth it. Did you watch Lego Masters? Yes. I watched most of that show, at least. I love Coke original, not the vanilla or cherry or lemon and that disgusting stuff. I don't know. I like classic Coke, but I am a fan of like cherry vanilla. I love those kind of drinks. I don't know. I'm a cream soda kind of guy, so I like the vanilla-y ones, I guess. I was actually going to ask you today when you're going to stream again, and then I saw it on your story. Yeah, I was like, I knew I was going to stream since I ordered the parts, and then last order came in yesterday, I think. I was like, yep, just in time. Today I had a day off. Today I was going to film, get that finale ready to go, and then I was like, okay, perfect day to stream, back in the habit, and you guys get to see a cool build being built. I hate soda. I wish I knew you were doing a custom TIE Fighter, mate. I did a stream tonight where everyone was building a TIE Fighter. Oh, man. That's hilarious. I guess today's the day of building TIE Fighters. What a great day today is for building them. The only issue is I had to buy one part. Or I was supposed to buy one part. Luckily I had one in my collection. It was like the top canopy piece, or the top, I guess, hatch. It's like freaking expensive on Bricklink. Like my one order was up to like $50 just because of the thing itself. Like it dropped to less than $30 after taking it off. I was like, dude, why is it so expensive? Too expensive for my taste, at least. I do need to buy another one, or a new one, I guess, in the sense, when I buy or build the TIE Interceptor, because I do need one for that. Peace out, TechBach. Thank you for stopping by. Glad you enjoyed the stream and were able to have a good time seeing a TIE Fighter build. Also, this build is kind of going by a bit faster than I was expecting. Or at least the beginning portion. I know the wings are probably going to take a bit longer just because that's going to be an interesting time with that one. Okay, so same thing on that one. I seriously do. I can't wait to get this thing finished, though. The TIE Fighter is one of my favorite vehicles, and I do have, or did have, it's looking for worse for wear because I had to poach from it for a few things. But I did have the Solo A Star Wars Story TIE Fighter, the one that came out for that first wave. I thought it was a cool set, and it came with cool figures, but like, this is the superior vehicle, or superior model. And I do have plans. This was a cool idea I had, because I have Vader's TIE. I'm gonna have the classic TIE Fighter. My next build, I'm planning, or vehicle, I guess in the sense, I'm planning on getting the Jerac X-Wings. I want to get an X-Wing built. I'm thinking about doing the trench run as a kind of like a small build, kind of maybe roughly around the size of less than this table and whatnot. I thought that'd be a pretty cool idea. So, peace out, Fresh Bricks. Real Brick World happens. I was so excited to see that I got an IBD so I can display with you guys and talk to you guys. Yeah, again, I'm very hopeful that it doesn't get canceled. Like, they're really the way they've said, or how they're going about it, is they're taking precautions and whatnot. So, I mean, if everything goes right, it won't get canceled. There might not be as, much people as last year, but honestly, like, I'm still, it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna go. I'm still gonna have a good time with everyone else at the convention. So, also, I'm happy you think it's a good idea. I thought it'd be a pretty cool idea and kind of a switch it up. It wouldn't be like a build series or anything like that. I'd probably work on it in my spare time. But I thought it'd be pretty cool to have like TIE Fighter, Vader's TIE, X-Wing, kind of as the trench run. It'd take a lot of gray and a lot of greebling, though. I know that for sure. But I think it ended up being worth it in the end. They closed school the rest of the year for me. Yeah, a friend of mine told me the same thing. His school got closed for the rest of the year. I guess in that sense it's not too terrible, because basically how he told me how they're doing it is like if you're above average, or if you're doing well in school and whatnot, your grades aren't going to be changed or anything like that. You're not going to be lowered or anything like that. So whenever they started up, like, you're just going back to the same degree, I guess. So he was a and B student, so he's not really worried about it. But he was telling me how they just canceled school for the rest of the year. It's pretty nuts. For me, I prefer Inther's. I had Inther's X-Wing. It is not gonna lie, it's one of my favorite models and whatnot. I had one, and I was planning on using it for Hoth when I was doing that mock. The only issue is it's kind of broke when I was trying to move it. So like, it did not end up in my favor, but honestly it's not that big of a deal. Both models are great, so I'm not really against either one of them. While here in Sweden, school is still open everywhere. Yeah. Some areas, they're still going to have school. Others, they're going to close them down. I'm still going to be going to school. This is actually my last year, so I'm graduating this year. Definitely an interesting year to graduate. What's up, MPM Brick Studios? And peace out, Kappa Bricks. You're good. Talk to you later, man. Oh boy. I like that backing. But I don't know. I feel like after a few months, it's probably going to start calming down. And hopefully, like I said, it's kind of situated before Brick World Chicago, so it doesn't really affect that situation, because that is one part of the year I really look forward to. Well, at least we have Easter holiday this week, so no school, but next week it starts again. Dang, that does stink, man. But don't worry, at least you'll, you don't have to really worry about like falling back or, not. I guess you don't technically have to worry about falling back in school, or at least in like the circumstance of like getting bad grades. Like you get to kind of just worry about just continuing on. So that stance. Binary Cure Knights. Ooh, I might have froze for a second. I don't know. Ooh, I like that engine. That looks pretty dope. Too far. Oops. So everyone in the chat, how's you guys' day going? Hopefully it is going great and you guys are enjoying, even though you may be in quarantine. Hopefully you guys are doing a great. Hope so, at least. I know I'm trying to keep a happier, I guess, sense or happier note on this. I've more so just been happy because I finished Camino. The past couple of weeks and whatnot has been kind of difficult in certain ways or personal ways. So, I don't know. Having this kind of behind me kind of makes me feel much better. I really like that engine. It's looking so freaking cool. I am happy I ended up just biting the bullet and buying the parts for this thing. I've been really looking forward to building this fighter. Like, this is one of the vehicles I've been wanting to build for some time, and oof, it's gonna look sick when done. Okay. True. Okay, I get what that's for. What's up, Ace Gamer? It has been a hot minute. Again, I'm gonna try and get back into streaming. I've got a few sets on hand now. That was another big thing. Like, I think I had the Mustafar sets, and then like a Lego Movie set, which I haven't decided if I'm gonna build yet or not. But I do have a few more sets on hand now, as well as, I have a few other builds that I'll be building on stream coming soon. So, which is pretty exciting. To answer your question, Ace, the mock's done. Camino's finished. Finale's coming out tomorrow, my friend. So I'm so freaking excited for it. Can't wait. Can't wait to see what people think of the, I guess, finale or finished mock. So quite exciting in that regard. Doing great. We can't visit our grandparents anymore, and one of Sweden's most famous radio announcers died of corona. And yeah, dang, that sucks. That's awful that you guys can't see relatives and whatnot. I mean, I understand it's a safety thing, so you don't want to make sure that they don't get sick or anything in this circumstance. But it does suck that you can't visit or see them. That's awesome, man. I'll definitely check it out once I have some time tomorrow. Okay, hatch piece. Windshield piece. Below it or above it? Above it, I think. Ooh. That looks nice. And that is pushed down way too far. Oh, man, that looks so freaking cool. Like, the engine detail. That just looks that looks so much cooler than the TIE Fighter set. Add that on the bottom. Oof, so nice. So spherical. Okay, yeah, I fixed that. Oh, maybe it didn't. There we go. There we go. Fits a bit better. But yeah, guys, I'm pretty freaking excited though to see the next mock, to announce the next mock, I guess, in that sense. Yeah, that's how I have it. Okay. Oh, we're getting on to the wing sections. I'll work on the video tonight, edit, and let it export while I'm playing Battlefront 2 tonight. Sounds like a plan, man. I haven't played Battlefront in a hot minute, being honest. Been too busy. The rest of my night I have to spend editing the finale, getting that ready to go or drop tomorrow. And then, honestly, I may actually start parting out for the X-Wing, because I really want to get that. I really want to get that going, like, soon. Because, like, I just really want to get a classic X-Wing and get a classic TIE fighter next to each other. That, or I'm going to finish the TIE collection. Either one's fine. What's up, Kevin Reddle? How you doing, man? I haven't played in 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm going to probably say similar for me, too. I haven't played in a little while. It's a fun game. Don't get me wrong. Like, I play it with my, a couple of my friends and my brother. So, we kind of have, like, a decent squad. The only problem is everyone else wants to play certain game modes, which I'm fine with. It's just there's one game mode I really love. I love playing the Galactic Assault, the space battles and stuff like that. It's my favorite game mode, and all my friends and my brother does not like it. Like, they just rather not play it. And I'm like, really? It's like whenever I'm like, yo, can we play a game? Just one of the matches, and then we had to play something else. I'm like, fine. I'm doing all right, all things considered. Well, I'm happy to hear that, man. I'm doing good. Like, I had well, not really a hiccup, but like, I had some personal stuff go down this past couple weeks, but other than that, like, I've gotten over it, and I've, had a fun time building, had a fun time talking with my friends and stuff, including the fact that, what's even better is I was able to finish the mock. So, that made the situation even better. I don't know how. But I'm happy to hear you doing good, man. I have a channel update on the 30th. There's a lot of changes. Ooh. Okay. I wonder what the changes are going to be. Ooh, that's an interesting technique. I enjoy co-op. Galactic Assaults, SA, and Hero versus Villains. SA. Supremacy, I'm assuming. Yeah, I really do enjoy co-op. That's probably one of my favorite game modes. That's like the game mode I usually do for like, not really maxing out, but like, leveling up a lot of my characters. That's how I maxed my not ARC Trooper, my I almost forgot the name of it. My Commando, that's what it is. I maxed my Commando on it, so nice. I can't wait to see the finished Camino. I'm excited to see what people think. The finale will be coming out tomorrow around 1 p.m. Central Time, so I'm really excited to see what everyone thinks of it. Starfighter Assault. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yep, we're just talking about good old Battlefront. I mean, I like the previous updates. Like, I've been quite happy about them. Like, I like the whole new premise, and I'm happy. I heard the rumor that they're working on a Scarif, or bringing Scarif into Battlefront 2, which is something I'm really excited because that was one of my favorite maps and levels and whatnot in Battlefront 1, or the 2015 one. So I'm quite excited for that. I really like the classic Blast and Heroes versus Villains. It's always fun getting to play a couple rounds of Heroes versus Villains, especially if you got like people alongside you. Like if you're in a party or with a team, it's quite exciting because you get that feeling like, well, for one, you're not alone, so you get to chat with your other teammates and get to play alongside them. Where did this 4 go? What? I is confused. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm like, where? It was hidden. They're bringing Scarif, but it got delayed a second time though. Oh, yeah. I heard about the delay, and that's how I found out about the Scarif. And honestly, it's not that big a deal. Like, there's still a lot of content out there at the moment in Battlefront 2. So honestly, it's not really that big a deal that it was delayed. But it does kind of stink because it's going to take longer to get to play the matches. Okay. Man, this TIE Fighter is looking freaking great in my opinion. I'm probably going to say it a couple times, or I've already said it a few times now, but I am really digging this TIE Fighter, like, on a serious note. What system do you play on? I play on the Xbox. I've never actually owned a PlayStation of my own. It's always... I literally went from a Wii to a Wii U to an Xbox. And then I bought my own Xbox. Remember, I got Legendary General Grievous skin, and with him, I would normally get first place, and he just looks so cool on the leaderboard podium thing at the end. Yeah. I mean, there's some really cool skins, like, I specifically leveled up my Luke Skywalker just so I can use the, what is it, the Heroes, the Ceremony Luke skin, the one with him in his yellow jacket. Like, I wanted to get that skin so long, and then I was like, okay, well, if I'm gonna get this skin, I'm gonna use it, so I gotta level up my Luke Skywalker so I have a reason to use the character. So I non-stop leveling the dude out, and now I can't even remember how high he is. It's like level 40 something, which isn't that high, I guess, in that sense, especially when you think that there's plenty of higher people out there. But bro, dang, you got PlayStation? Oof. That's a big oof. I'd be down to do a freaking Battlefront stream with people if they had Xboxes. That'd be so freaking fun. See, the problem is I can't really play with Matt and Garrett because they play it on their computer. Jay, I think, plays it on his computer as well. There's a few people I play with Xbox, and then the rest are on PlayStation. I really wish, and I know they're slowly kind of working or doing this with other games and stuff like that, but I would really love to see Battlefront 2 become like cross-platform. I think that'd be so freaking fun, getting to play with like other people cross-platform in that game. I feel like a lot of people would enjoy that as well. I have a Birds of Prey review on Monday. I was really excited for that movie. I'm not gonna lie. I like the idea of Ewan McGregor as Black Mask. Black Mask is one of the cooler villains in Batman. But I heard that movie flopped, which is kind of sad. I heard Minecraft got crossplay. Wow. Time to start playing Minecraft with some pros on Xbox. Now, I assume one day maybe they'll get Battlefront 2 to crossplay. I think that'd be freaking awesome, though. I definitely feel like it'd get more people playing it because I know my friends would love. All right, the people who don't play it on Xbox would. It'd be a lot more fun getting to play with them, like all together, getting a huge party together. It flopped because of Sonic, what I was really enjoying to watch. I've heard Sonic was a good movie too, and then others say it wasn't as good. Like Sonic was annoying, but I have no idea. I haven't seen either one of them. I didn't end up. The last movie I saw in theaters, I seriously think was Rise of Skywalker, and I'm not even joking at that. I'm pretty sure that was the last one I saw. Because I was planning on seeing Black Widow in theaters, because I was really excited about that film. The problem is, I'm pretty sure, well, not even pretty sure, it was moved. So, that kind of stinks. Uh-oh. I dropped a stud. I dropped a stud on the floor. No. There we go. There we are. Good as new. I searched it up before about cross-platform on Battlefront, but it said they were not planning on doing cross-platform anytime soon. Dang. That, like, I'm not even lying. That'd be so freaking exciting to play cross-play or platform on that game. I mean, I guess you'd have the same issues with, like, people who are sweating at that game, like, you know, who are freaking great on on PC or PlayStation, going up against people who are, you know, maybe not so great on Xbox or PlayStation or even on, I don't know. I feel like in that scenario, it might not end up well, but I still think it might be worth it. So hopefully one day, maybe they'll do it. Okay, I think that's it for the cockpit. That is. Oh, snap. Or the, I guess, front portion. So we're moving on to the wings. So before we move on to the wings, this is what the TIE Fighter is looking like. I really like that engine. But that's what it's looking like. Such a great design. Oh. Okay. Set that right there. And time to start building the wings. Solo is underrated. It's not on Disney Plus, and I wanted to watch it. The reason why it hasn't been added to Disney Plus, and I found this out because I was JB when he came down. We were gonna watch it together. And the reason for it is it's still on Netflix, and Netflix signed a contract or deal or something like that, so they have it until like July, I think, is when it expires. So it will be on Disney Plus, but they have to wait till the deal with Netflix, I guess, pops off. That's kind of how it goes with most of those Star Wars or Disney movies that are on Netflix. Usually they can't pull them until, you know, they're off of it. So, but yes, I agree. It is kind of underrated. I really did enjoy the film. Like, I was one of the people who really loved the film. People give it credit for it. Don and Maul, so cool. Yeah, I agree. I really did enjoy Solo, a Star Wars film, like story, not film, but I don't know. People just did not seem to like it, and part of that probably was towards the backlash of Last Jedi, which does kind of stink because like it was a good film. Like, I'm not gonna lie, first time seeing it in theaters, I had a smile throughout my whole face throughout the whole film because like I was just really loving the film. Bigger. I'm Solo in the third best Disney Star Wars film. Crawler Mocker said. I think it'd be pretty cool if we got a TIE crawler. but I don't know if they have any plans to do so anytime soon. Like, as cool as one, I'm pretty sure there probably is some cool tie maulers or tie crawlers out there. You just kind of have to search for them. But I'm not sure if Lego will be building one anytime soon. What's up, General Kanoa? Thank you for the I thank you for noticing the shades. What's up, Ryan Studios? It's gone pretty good. The cockpit, or the body portion of the TIE Fighter's done. Looks pretty freaking sick in my opinion. And now I am working on the actual wing. And I'm pretty sure I probably should be building multiples at once, but I won't be doing it yet. And when they announced a Han Solo film, there wasn't a lot of people excited. And yeah, it was all... yeah, people were kind of just... I don't know. I felt like people didn't really give Solo, a Star Wars story, a chance. People were upset about that. Honestly, I'm one of the people who liked Last Jedi. Like, I know the controversy about that, but I did enjoy it. I'm not afraid to say it. And then on top of that, I know not many people were like, oh, why do we need a Solo, a Star Wars story? Like, it's not needed. So, do you want there to be another B-Wing sometime soon? There was one in 2014 on the span of 5 years. There was 4 X-Wings and a Y-Wing or 2 and 2 A-Wings, and now the UCS A-Wing. Yeah, it has been a while. 2014 had the last B-Wing. It came out with the the Star Destroyer. In the past few years, yeah, we have gotten 4 X-Wings, and yeah, we had 2 Y-Wings, because we had the Rebellion one from Rogue One, and then the Resistance one recently. I definitely believe it's, due time we get a updated one, and I assume that we may be getting one soon, hopefully. But I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully we can get one soon. I think it'd be great. Worst comes to worst, I probably will end up building Inthert's B-Wing, because I think he did a fantastic job. So, worst comes to worst, if they don't end up making one, then I'll just build a custom one. I'm still mad about that your mom joke in the last... It's about your mother. And yep, I was supposed to build 4 of these. Time to build 3 more. Actually, I can just go... What am I doing? I can just look at this. Hold up. Why is that on another page? I have no idea. I'm gonna build. I guess I'm building another 4 of these. I somehow enjoyed The Last Jedi. I laughed when there was something dumb and just enjoyed it. Yeah, that's how I've been going through the whole recent Star Wars films. I know a lot of people didn't like Rise of Skywalker, or Last Jedi, or Solo and stuff like that. I basically have been going on through the film, not the films, I've been going through them, kind of just like, it is what it is. I'm going to I see the movie as a fan, as a Star Wars fan, just to enjoy the film. Not like, oh, if they don't say Rey's lineage, I'm gonna get upset, or if Finn and Rose kiss again, that's gonna be. I just went into the films kind of just like, I'm here to enjoy the film. I'm here to watch Star Wars. There it goes. And it ended up working well for me because I enjoyed Rise of Skywalker, Last Jedi, Solo. So, also, can we talk about how when Leia came back and they let her in, no one got sucked out into space? That's a fair point. That's a fair point that no one did get sucked out. Oh yeah, that was weird. They killed off Akbar and no mention about it. I mean, Akbar's son was in Rise of Skywalker. So, at least his son got to make a, lasting fight, I guess. It is sad that my man Akbar had to die. Rest in peace. Hey, did TIE fighters solar power, but there's no sun around to power them? Well, TIE fighters are cool nonetheless. Yeah, it wasn't Akbar himself. I mean, some characters have to die. Like, it just happens. Like, all characters can't, sadly, live on forever. We see this in Star Wars. We see this in Marvel. Like, it just happens. Like, part of the journey is the end. Welcome back, Mike and Ike. I'm glad to see you back. We are working on the wings of the TIE now. The body's built. It looks great. All that's left is to finish these wings. Which is probably going to take, well, I don't know. I'm building like most of them one after the other, so. To fly more without the sun than with the sun. That's a fair point. I'm not sure. There's some things in Star Wars. My knowledge gets me so far in Star Wars. I can tell you a bunch of clones. I'm not even joking at this too. I can tell you legions of clones. I can tell you the names of certain legions of clones. I can tell you about certain vehicles, certain things. But those type of things, it just not my specialty. Kind of wished Akbar and Haldo switched roles in Last Jedi. Would have made his sacrifice so much more meaningful, and it would make sense why Leia and Akbar knew each other. Yeah, that honestly, that is a fair point. Like, and that's, yeah. I guess Haldo would have died anyways. But we got what we got. Sadly, both the writing for Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker could have been better. Collins' episode 9 was much better than JJ's. I don't know if I fully agree with that one. As much as I'm not going to deny there are faults in Rise of Skywalker, even though I enjoyed the film, I completely understand like a lot of the faults. With Collins' plan for Rise of Skywalker, as fanficky or fan servicey as Rise of Skywalker was, I feel like Collins was above that. Like, very fan servicey. Maybe it wouldn't have had Kylo Ren kissing Rey or Rey kissing him, like, I guess in that sense, but like it was still very I don't know, very fan servicey in my opinion. I'm happy with what the film was. There's some things that I don't agree with, some things that get a little, that are a little annoying, but honestly, I'm just happy to have gotten the films. I can live happy with the idea of 9 Star Wars films, or 9 Skywalker films. I haven't seen the new episode of the Clone Wars yet. I will watch it sometime tonight. I highly recommend it without spoiling it. I won't spoil it for you or anything like that, but I really do highly recommend it. It is probably one of my favorites, if not favorite episode out of this season. Now talking about Clone Wars, I've only finished the Bad Batch arc. Dude, how have you not watched like the rest of the Clone Wars? I mean, I'll be courteous and whatnot, but like, dang. Fan service is irrelevant. It's stupid how people bash Rise of Skywalker fan service, but Endgame had so much more that it's absolutely fine with shit. Fair enough. Again, this is why I don't really go into films like, yo, if they show this, or if they don't do this, or if they do this, like, I don't get upset about that. I seriously just go into the film to enjoy it, and I come out, happy. I come out like, man, that was a great film. I enjoyed it. My dad is almost done with season 6. The new Clone Wars episode is better than the entire last arc. That is very accurate. That is completely accurate. It's a family thing. We did it with The Mandalorian with each episode. I get what you're saying. That's what I did with my dad. Or my dad and my brother. Each new episode we'd watch together because it was very, very great. But I do agree, Ryan, though, that this episode alone is probably my favorite episode from this season, including the Bad Batch arc, which is still great. But ooh-wee, that episode was pretty hot. Not gonna lie. But hopefully you guys can you get to see it soon, because like for one episode, or the third to last episode comes out next week. Oh my goodness. That's such a good looking model. I'm not even finished with it, and it's probably one of my favorite vehicles I have at the moment. Okay, all 4 built. Okay. Okay, yeah. 4 of those are built. I'm assuming they go on the top like this. So, I'm not going to put it on just yet. How did you come up with your channel name? Originally, Forever Lego Studios wasn't the actual name. Originally, it was going to be Bricks Forever. Or Bricks Forever or Bricks Forever Studios, one of the two. That was the original plan. Like, even in my email is Bricks Forever. It's a cool name and stuff like that. But I wanted something to pop out, and like I wanted to keep the forever, because I thought that'd be a cool add-on or cool name. And one thing led to another. I was like, I came up with the idea of like Forever Lego Studios, and it just rolled off the tongue really well. So, well, here we are. I wish we got one more arc, like Ventress's arc, the Son of Dathomir, or the Yoda Bad Batch arc on Kashyyyk. Ventress's arc, I'm completely fine with them leaving out. The Son of Dathomir, and I really would have loved to watch the Yoda Bad Batch arc. That would have been fantastic, because Echo gets his like full ARC Trooper armor. So that's pretty awesome. What's up, Luca? How you doing, man? I have to make sure that I'm building 4 of these, not just 8. Oh. Yeah, I'm not just building 1. I'm building 8. Any circumstance, like, it's... out of all arcs, that is something I really wish they did show. But honestly, like, it's not that big a deal. Like, it's... whatever. Like, I'm happy with what we got. I'm just happy we got more of Clone Wars. Thoughts on the UCS A-Wing? I think it's good, but I can't get it. I think it's great. The front portion of it, I think, could use rework, because, like, I don't know, like, the curvature or siding, I guess, kind of just looks a little odd. So I think they could have done a little better on that. Other than that, like, it's whatever. Like, I like the vehicle. The pilot's cool. I hope that it's got arm printing, which I have no idea if it does or not. I haven't decided if I'm going to pick it up I kind of want to wait and see what comes out for May the 4th, and that will kind of determine on what it will be if I do. Actually about to head to bed and wanted to say hi. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Luca. Hopefully in the next stream I can get a little earlier so you can stop by. To subscribe to you. Just a second. Mock or just for fun? Kind of both. So originally, I have, just to clarify, I do have Jerac's Bomber and the Advanced, or the Vader's TIE Fighter. I bought the collection a while back, and I was like, you know what, I think it's time to build a TIE Fighter. After I bought the parts, I realized that, like, I kind of want to do a small representation of the trench run. So I'm thinking about getting Jerac's X-Wing, getting that placed, and then having the TIE Fighter kind of just, like, flying right here, and, like, the Vader's TIE right next to it. It wouldn't be, like, super large. It'd probably be smaller than this table, but I thought that'd be pretty cool, in my opinion, to do. So definitely the possibility of doing a mock in the future. That's what with certain vehicles, that's what I try to go with, like when deciding on if I want to build something or not. Basically, I'll decide, like, can I use this in a mock, and the TIE Fighter is definitely something I want to use. Ages ago. Yeah, everybody's who. If you guys haven't subscribed to freaking First Order Lego, he's got some of the best mocks on the platform. So huge shout out to the man. Speaking of which, I need to build. I think it's your bark speeder or design. I think at least. Pretty sure it is at least. I need to get your bark speeder built for a future project. I can't technically say it out loud yet, but 20 away from 300. That's awesome, man. Good luck to getting to the 300 mark. Mocks with the most 1x1 parts. Yeah. And yeah, his vehicles are freaking insane. Like, Jerac is one of my favorite shipbuilders and whatnot, so that's kind of why I bought the TIE collection. Still have the interceptor I need to build after this, but that'll come later. But I wanted to make sure I got, and I did that wrong. I wanted to make sure I got the classic TIE Fighter built first. Minus 300 squares. Don't worry, Ace. You'll hit it in no time. But yeah, I look forward to building it, Luca, and it's gonna look pretty sick in it as well. There's some really cool builds, vehicles I've been meaning to get to that we'll hopefully get to this year. That's the plan, at least. I do want to point out that for those of you who haven't realized yet, the Camino finale is actually coming out tomorrow. The mock is done, so I can actually start from now. I can actually start planning out the next mock, or getting everything situated for it. I'm so freaking excited to get ready and starting on it. It probably won't be coming out till summer. Or originally, I was gonna wait till like the not middle, but like I was gonna wait till August after Virginia to start the project. But like, I'm really tempted to start it earlier. The only thing that's keeping me is Camino, because like I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna have the mock set up for a while, like a couple weeks. But then I'm probably gonna not tear it apart or anything like that, but like slowly like wrap it up and package it up for conventions. The only worry is like that capital is gonna be a pain to do. That's a video. For a roast stream. Oh my goodness. Roast stream. That's where the fun begins. Okay. I am so freaking close. And I forgot to add that. I do want to thank you guys for stopping by on the channel, though, for and enjoying the stream. I'm very happy that I was able to get back in the swing of things and start streaming again. And coming back with a pretty cool vehicle as well. Okay. Snap, it's getting so freaking close. I was in the Cool Factor stream and I gained 7 subscribers from it. You guys should check him out if you haven't already. I think I'm already subscribed to Cool Factor. I think that's... Yeah, that's Mike's channel, I believe. Also, if... FYI, I am not great with certain names or, like, you know, who runs the channel. I'm pretty sure that's Mike's channel, and I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to him. So I think I subscribed to him after he first left Beyond the Brick, or not Beyond the Brick, Brick Vault. Not a video live stream. There's also the other thing you do. Okay. Okay, that's the finished one. Yeah, that's my... Okay, I'm just clarifying. Again, like, I know people, but the problem is, like, certain names and certain channels I had to remember, like, okay, who runs this channel? But, yeah, Mike's a cool guy. I've been following him since, you know, Brick Vault days, and I've been still subscribed. I subscribed to him after he announced his channel. Mike is... Yes, Mike is very nice. He's a cool dude. I just remembered I have to build 4 more of these. Troopers and Rebels. Why do they make them so dumb? I have no idea why they make them so dumb. Time to make 4 more. Okay, 4 down, 4 more to go. Yeah, drink of this. Oh my goodness. I realized that after this, like after the stream, I have to edit, I have to go edit Camino's finale. That's what I'm going to be doing for most of tonight. And then any extra free time, I think I'm going to start parting out or start looking for parts for the X-Wing, because I really want to get that built. Oh. Okay, probably just gonna go very quickly on that one. I have the memory of an R2, useful but unreliable. I mean, R2's pretty reliable, I think. He was able to bring back C-3PO's memory. So, I don't know, I feel like that's pretty reliable in my opinion. Okay, yeah, that's great. Making sure I don't mess up any steps. Peace out, Mike and Ike. Thank you again for coming, enjoying the stream. Don't know how long we're going to be streaming for much, or we should. At least it shouldn't be too much longer, just because of the fact that like we're almost done. If I'm being honest, I wouldn't expect us to be here more than 20 minutes, if that. Which I'm fine with. Today was a great stream, in my opinion. A lot of awesome people. Oh, no, it's the Jawa Lord himself. What is up, Jawa Lord? How is your business going? Or Jawa Lord business, I guess. Okay. That's so close. Soon to take care of Jawa. Here's the real question: is Jawa Lord powerful than Lord Vader, or is it vice versa? That's the real question. I need it answered quick. I'm gonna do this over here. Thoughts on the Clone Wars episode? I can't go into like specifics. I can't go too much in specifics because a few people haven't seen. Some people in the chat haven't seen the episode yet, but I have watched it. I actually watched it twice today. I'm not gonna even lie. That's how good it was. I watched it twice in one day. I thought it was fantastic. Probably my favorite episode out of season 6 or season 7. My bad. Definitely a great one. Another one. Last wing piece. No God, no Vader. It's powerful than any. I love building Lego sets when you miss a vital part of the primary function of the set. My phone is going off nuts today. Whenever I have my phone on me, no one texts. Whenever I'm live streaming or doing something important, that's when people start messaging me. I'm back. I had to get something out of my braces. I should have them out by now, but my orthodontist is closed because of the quarantine. Yeah, that sucks. But you're good. I'm glad you were able to get the stuff out of your braces. Good news is we're about done. We're about to finish. We're about to finish the wings, which is going to end it. New Clone Wars episode was a masterpiece. That it was. It really is a masterpiece, honestly. Like, it is such a great episode. Okay, all the wingding pieces are fully built. And I think I goofed up on one. I did goof up on one note. How did I do that? I realized that one of these wings were bigger than, or longer, or taller in the sense than the other. And I realized I forgot to add a black plate. I'm happy I realized that now, or else that there would have been hell to pay. I had a dentist appointment, but was canceled because of quarantine. That's not that big a deal. I try to keep my teeth clean, and you know, I actually do try to brush it on regularly because I don't like going to the dentist. That is one of my least favorite things to do. Okay. Okay, I need one on this side. I had an ortho appointment and had a dentist appointment canceled because of the quarantine. That stinks. I'm sorry to hear that it had to get canceled. God himself came down from heaven and kissed the Clone Wars episode. Honestly, that's probably accurate. Like, that episode was so freaking good. Like, I literally have no complaints about that episode. And I've seen it twice. Like I said, I've watched it twice today. And one day I watched it twice. Because it's such a great episode. Such a great episode. I did a reaction video for the Siege of Mandalore arc trailer. It did really well. Got 66 views. Wait, execute order 66. Good soldiers follow orders. These wings look so nice. Honestly, dude, I'm not going to be surprised if it is. Because, like, the Umbara arc is one of those arcs that's just very special and very iconic in the Clone Wars. But honestly, like, if the rest of this arc is as good as, you know, as good as the rest of the episodes to come, like, if this episode is as good as the rest, it's going to be better. Like, no doubt in my mind. Like, I am super pumped for the finale. I guarantee it's going to end with Order 66, especially since, well, I can't say much because I don't want to spoil. But I am so ready. Some might say Order 66 sometimes, for shit. I'm glad that LEGO Masters was filmed before the quarantine because it would have sucked to have delayed like everything else being canceled. Yeah, I'm happy. If I'm correct, they started filming it around early November. I believe that's when they started. Early November or early October, or late October, I believe it was. I forgot to add the last one. Oops. I want to watch episode 3 after the final Clone Wars episode. Yeah, that's fair. I'm probably gonna want to do the same thing as well. I'm probably gonna watch episode 3 on my break or lunch. It's like I'm gonna get so freaking excited for it. It's gonna get me all pumped up. Get all ready to go. I was like, yep, time to watch it. It's almost done. Oof, this thing's looking mighty fine. Okay, connect man, that looks so good. The only thing I'm excited for that hasn't been canceled. Oh, Mandalorian. I do look forward to seeing season 2 of Mandalorian. With how it ended, well, how season 1 ended, it gets me excited. Oh, it's almost done. It's almost done. Things looking great already. To see Ahsoka and Mandalorian. I'm rewatching the entire Stranger Things show, and it deserves the entire wave of sets. I agree. Stranger Things was a great show. Like, it's one of the better ones out there. I'm rewatching all the Star Wars movies, watching Rebels, watching the Clone Wars, and waiting for the Mandalorian right now. I'm excited. I mean, that's hot. That's, you know, that's awesome to hear. I actually finished rewatching Rebels like a month ago. And I enjoyed it more than I was expecting to. They'll eat of these. It's nuts. At this point, it's just a lot of mirroring, I guess. Like, mirroring each side of the TIE fighter. I just hope the 4th season is the final one so it doesn't get bad and run out of ideas. Yeah, I think they said that season 4 was going to be their last one. I'm pretty sure they mentioned about it because, like, there's not much you can go, more you can do with, you know, with the show. So I feel like season 4 will probably be the ending, which is completely fine. I'm on the last season of Rebels. It isn't as good as the Clone Wars, but it's still a good show. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, Clone Wars, of course, is going to be the superior show. But Rebels does have its moments, and it is a good show to watch. Do you think Brick Vault will have another May the 4th sale on their Star Wars instructions? Most likely. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. Like, I'm kind of expecting it, and honestly, if it does, I'm probably going to pick up some instructions that I've been meaning to. That's what I'll end up doing is, like, whenever there's a sale or something like that, I always try to go, okay, well, I've been meaning to buy these instructions, so might as well just buy them. And that's what I did with the TIE collection. During the Black Friday sale, I bought that and a couple other instruction sets. Thought it was worth it. I finished A New Hope, Return of the Jedi, PM Resistance, The Force Awakens, finished Clone Wars up to the Bad Batch arc, watching Rebels. I've yet to watch all of Resistance. I've watched bits and pieces of it. I haven't watched the whole thing. I know season 2 is like the end, the like final season though, which is Season 3 and 4 of Rebels are the best. Is the best. That is accurate. Okay. Time to add these to the wings. Over. I'll probably watch Resistance after I'm done watching Rebels. I don't know. I'm also interested in like them continuing Rebels as well, because they said that Dave Filoni said that he was going to work on I guess sequel to the Rebels show. So I'm intrigued to see what he plans on doing with that. Okay, Phantom Menace. That makes sense. Excuse me. Ooh, this thing just keeps looking better and better. I really wish Brick Vaults would bring back its vlogs and Yavin series. I agree that the Brick vlogs and whatnot, those were one of my favorites. It was always enjoyable to watch, and I'm pretty sure that pretty much ended when Mike left, which is another thing that I'm just not going to get into because I do think it's kind of stupid, but that's not my place. But I do wish they would bring it back, as well as like I freaking loved the Yavin series. Like the mock came out fantastic, and I can't remember. I don't know if that's like 100% done. If they're still working on it, but I don't know. If it's not done, I hope they bring it back because that was like one of my favorite things. Fighter looks amazing. It does, and it's not even done yet. It's almost. It's coming to a close. They are slightly a bit pricey. I mean, being fair, they're also like half of the money is going to the creators and whatnot. So in that sense, but on the other hand, especially for the bigger models like the Walker or that AT-AT. I think it's like $50 for the instruction, which is when you're building it, it's quite expensive. Like the add-on of $50, which doesn't seem like it's just another $50. Like after spending that much and then on top buying it, it's a lot of extra money you don't need to spend. So I do think like the prices could be lessened, but that's whatever. The TIE Fighter is fire. It is. That it is. What is your take on Solid Brick's rising MMR's gunship gang slogan and putting on T-shirt to make money? I don't want to start trouble. Just find other opinions. I mean, I guess technically giving it. Well, okay, this is the gunship gang, not the 501st thing related. I mean, David was all for the gunship gang thing as well. Like, being fair on both parties. Ryan, yeah, I don't know if he full on started it, but he was very pro to the gunship. He didn't want to see another gray ship, I guess. So he was definitely for the gunship gang. David was specifically for the gunship gang. He made a video specifically saying like, hey, we need to vote for the gunship. So in that sense, I mean, really, it doesn't really bother me that both of them made T-shirts for it. Like, I don't think I'm gonna get either of them, but it's kind of whatever. Speaking of the TIE Fighters, I'm going to try and build Moff Gideon's TIE for my Navarro mock. That's awesome. Are you gonna have the wings like collapse, like able to collapse? I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh boy. I don't know. I don't think anyone can really own like the whole like, hey, I started this, or hey, I'm the rightful owner of this. Like, it's kind of just putting a hat on a hat. Like, it's whatever. Like, both of them were both adamant on getting it, or getting the gunship to be the next UCS set. I, for one, was for the Nebulon V frigate. I would have much preferred it, but gunship, I look forward to it, and honestly, I probably will end up buying it, but yeah, I was part of the Nebulon gang. kind of like Adidas putting "just do it" on their shirt. Yeah. It's literally just whatever. Like, that's their business. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, I didn't build that yet. Why is it showing here? Do you recommend buying the TIE Fighter collection or just the TIE Fighter instruction from Brick Vault? Depending on how you want to go about building them. Like, if you're wanting to build like all four, like if you're interested in building the Advanced, the Bomber, the Classic, and the Interceptor, then yeah, it is cheaper just to buy the collection. If you don't plan on building like all of them, like maybe you just want to build the TIE Fighter and the Advanced Fighter. And if you really could care less about the other two, then there's no reason to buy the whole collection. If you're wanting to build three of them, like maybe you just want to buy the TIE Fighter, the Advanced, and maybe the Bomber. Then yeah, I just go for the collection because it's going to be cheaper in that regard. Plus, you could always decide like maybe later, like maybe I do want to build the Interceptor, or build one of the other four or something like that. But if you're just wanting one of them, just buy it separately. Same thing for the two of them, just buy it separately. But if you're going any more than that, just buy the collection. Gotta go again. I'm going to watch A New Hope with my family. Great stream, bye. Peace out, man. Go enjoy that amazing film that is A New Hope. But the gunship would be so much cooler as a playset, not as display. Yeah, I mean, I guess nothing really is stopping them from making a playset. But honestly, I really much would have preferred getting a playset gunship than a UCS one. Because as cool as the UCS one's probably going to be, it is of course going to be upscaled. And hopefully it's got some cool figures. But you just never know until it's released. How's this game out there? Oh, yeah, that's smarter than how I was going about it. Is the Razor Crest that we see there in the back? Yes, it is. Brick's ideas. It is crest. It's kind of right behind my camera, or behind my computer. It is a fantastic vehicle. I have the Mandalorian or Din Djarin in there currently, and then once the playset comes out, I'll be buying that and putting Baby Yoda right next to him. Yeah, 200 seems very reasonable. I think that the gunship, even if it was 200, would still minifig scale and be playable, also displayable. I mean, I think it would be pretty cool to see a Lego minifig scale version of the gunship. It'd be interesting to see, nonetheless. But I'm interested in seeing the final build or the final design of the UCS gunship. So I'm never against it because it opens up the possibility of more prequel UCS sets. But I'm pretty sure eventually they'll get around to a UCS bomber and a UCS Nebulon, because those are 3 different ships. So I'd assume they had plans for making any 3 of them. Honestly, I want to get that Rich Boy J Razor Crest, but 30 for instructions and then 600 the parts is a bit out of my reach. Which Rich Boy J had sales on his mocks too. Again, it isn't a big price or big purchase. I do agree. In that regard, like, you kind of just have to live with it. Like, there's nothing really that can be done. Okay, I was wondering where those were. But honestly, it does end up being worth it because the ship is just so fantastic. And I do highly recommend it. It is one of my favorites, but I get what you're saying because it is not a cheap build. Like, I think the AT-AT is much more pricey, but that Razor Crest was not cheap in the slightest. That's actually some perfect timing. Hopefully you guys didn't hear it, but my dinner just was announced, and I'm about to finish. So, good news all around.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I'll be out in a bit.
Okay, supper, buddy.
I know. Oh god. Oh. There we go. Anyways, did I miss something? I think I did. Feel like I missed something. I don't know if I did or not. Hopefully I didn't, but everything looks the same. The reason why I say that is because I've got these extra pieces, but that could just because I have extra. But peace out, Ace Gamer. A is JB right at the end to see the completed TIE Fighter. This thing is a beauty. Like, look at this thing. Pretty sturdy too. Much better than the Lego set. This is such a cool ship. Like, so fantastic. I'm probably gonna take a picture over on my Instagram. Probably gonna post a picture of like all 3 TIE Fighters together, having this next to the bomber and the Advance. But this thing is so freaking beautiful. I'm so happy. Like, this thing looks so good. Rip JB. This is such a great build. Jerac, you have done it again. Oh, okay, guys. So my dinner is finished. I was just told. So the vehicle is fully built. Love how the TIE Fighter looks. Very happy about it. Very happy I got that built. I think that's going to be it, though. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, definitely show some love by smashing the like button. If you guys are excited for the finale of Building Camino coming tomorrow, definitely get excited for that because it's a good one. So I think that's going to be it. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. So peace out, guys. I can get it. Oops.